Hi, good evening, everyone. Beta, today we are going to start with MCQs based on forms of market. But forms of market is a very important topic. और इसमें you can get questions on perfectly competitive firms. जिसमें you can be asked questions based on its properties. You will be seeing questions that can be asked from your monopoly. Monopoly में different discriminations can be asked, price discriminations. Right, beta? Then there will be numericals on oligopoly, in which beta you will see questions on different forms of oligopoly. Kuno, Bertrand, in sub pe numerical can be asked. Right? And then you will go ahead and you will see numericals coming on your monopolistic competition. Right? And then beta, there will be questions on your game theory. At last, इस टॉपिक को बहुत ज्यादा लोग भाव नहीं देते हैं, but there will be questions on monopsony. Right? So all these things you have to prepare very well. Okay? So today I'm going to take some question as an example कि what kind of questions can be asked in exam. And the topic for these questions will be monopolistic market. Right? The topic would be monopolistic market. Am I clear with it? ठीक है बेटा, look into the first question. देखो ध्यान से. It says, if an imperfectly competitive firm is producing a level of output where MC is equal to MR. ठीक है, okay, इतना पहले बना लेते हैं. So what it is saying बेटा? It is saying कि suppose I go ahead and I take an MR curve. Suppose मैंने यहाँ पे एक MR curve बनाया. I am drawing a downward sloping MR curve because it says it is imperfect competition. So under imperfect competition, we should be drawing a downward sloping MR curve. ठीक है बेटा? So this is my downward sloping MR curve. And क्योंकि because we know that AR is always above MR, तो दोनों को depict करने के लिए I can draw AR here and I can draw MR here. यहाँ पे मैंने MR curve बना दिया है. Now it says MC is equal to MR. तो मैंने एक upward sloping I will pass an MC curve, assuming that marginal cost is increasing, right? As output increases, marginal cost will be more. And then, beta, what it is saying? It is saying that in an imperfectly competitive firm, a level of output where MC is equal to MR. So no problem. What we will do, we will equate MC to MR. Right, beta? And we will say that this is the level of output that we are producing. ये question बोल रहा है. Now it goes ahead and it says MR is below average variable cost. MR is below average variable cost and price is equal to average total cost. Okay. तो अब हमने क्या किया? हमने यहाँ से क्या किया? When we equated MC to MR, हमने यहाँ से output निकाला. We found out the level of output. And we will take this level of output to the AR curve. Right, beta? So I am taking this to the AR curve. और AR curve से मेरे को price मिल गया. From the AR curve, I have got the price. अब question is saying that the price is equal to average total cost. ठीक है? Let's go ahead and draw that. So I am going to take price equal to ATC. So I will draw ATC equal to price. But now I have to use the property. बहुत ध्यान से करना है बच्चे क्वेश्चन. क्या प्रॉपर्टी है? That marginal cost cuts average total cost at its minima. At its minima. So my marginal cost and ATC will be minimum here. And ये हो गया मेरा ATC. This is my ATC. Clear? Whatever the question is saying, I am doing that. This is my minima and then it is increasing. ठीक है जी. Next, read this out, beta. Marginal revenue is below average variable cost. ठीक है. So माने average variable cost यहाँ कहीं रही होगी. Again, MC will cut AVC at its minima. ध्यान से, हाँ. So this will be my AVC. Okay. Done. Ab beta, let's read the pointers. It says, then the firm should shut down. Should shut down? No, the firm is able to cover its total cost. Why will the firm shut down? The firm will not shut down. So point A is incorrect. ठीक है? Should decrease output but should not shut down. Should it decrease its level of output, beta? तो try to understand that I am already producing. तो मेरा profit maximizing condition क्या होता है? My profit maximizing condition is wherever MR is equal to MC. And here, जो मेरे को output बोला गया है, the output that I have been told, at that point, MR and MC are equal to each other. MR is equal to MC. So there is no point reducing the level of output. Why will I reduce the level of output? So this is also incorrect, beta. So it is saying should decrease output. Incorrect. Should increase output. No. If I will increase output, suppose I increase my output to a new level. So you realize that at this level of output, let me zoom this, beta. If I increase my output, my cost will be more than AR. My cost will be more than AR. So I will make a loss. I cannot bear a loss also. So ये भी incorrect हो गया. So this statement is also not correct. Am I making some sense? So this statement is also not correct. So which means that all the three statements given to us are incorrect. So therefore, we will say none of the above. Very interesting question. We will go ahead and say none of the above. Am I clear with this, beta? Is this clear? Very, very interesting question. So we have to analyze the diagram very, very carefully to answer this question. ठीक है बच्चे, let's go to the next question now. So it says, in an imperfectly competitive firm, if an imperfectly competitive firm is producing at a level of output where MC is equal to MR, MR is below AVC and P is equal to ATC, then the firm is in. मतलब पूरा का पूरा प्लॉट सेम है पर ऑप्शंस चेंज कर दिए गए हैं. ठीक है, तो आई विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग बेटा. इट सेज MC इज इक्वल टू MR और वो लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट हम प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. तो आई विल अगेन बिगिन विद द डायग्राम. बेटा क्वेश्चंस कैन बी ट्रिकी, तो यू हैव टू लर्न ईच एंड एवरीथिंग वेरी केयरफुली. हाँ, पहले एक एक वर्ड को पढ़ो. फर्स्ट इट इज सेइंग इम्परफेक्ट कंपटीशन. इसी से क्लियर हो गया दैट AR and MR should not be equal to each other. The firm is price maker. इसी से क्लियर हो गया that AR and MR curve will be downward sloping. Isn't it? So this is, each word has a meaning. हाँ, तो this will be here कि ये हमारा AR curve हो जाएगा and my MR curve will be here. And then this will be my MC. MC is equal to MR here. And this will be going up. And this will be my price. Right? अच्छा, now, अब क्या बोल रही है? बाकी everything is the same. MR is below AVC. Below AVC. तो AVC ऊपर है. So I will go ahead and I will draw AVC here. AVC should be cut at its minima by MC. MC उसको minimum पे cut करेगा. तो this is my AVC. And then बाकी भी same है बच्चे. Price is equal to ATC. Okay. तो I will draw price equal to ATC. ATC will be again cut by MC at its minima. And this is my ATC. Clear? ठीक है बेटा. अब options, let's read down the options. So what is the option saying? It is in its long run equilibrium. It is in short run equilibrium. It is minimizing short run average total cost, or it is breaking even. इनमें से कौन सा option correct लग रहा है? अब बेटा सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन के फीचर्स की। मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन, मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ टू थिंग्स, दो चीजों का कॉम्बिनेशन है, परफेक्ट कंपटीशन एंड मोनोपोली। Perfect competition and monopoly, right? Why monopoly? Because it can set its own price. It is a price maker. Why perfect competition? Because there is entry and exit of firms. Why monopoly? Because it can make profit in short run and products are non-homogeneous. Product homogeneous नहीं होता है. But why perfect competition? Because there is zero economic profit in long run. Zero economic profit in long run. ये सारा features है. We need to remember these features well. तो उस हिसाब से बच्चे just try to see. I am at my profit maximizing condition only. मैं अपनी profit maximizing condition पे ही हूँ. That my MR is equal to MC. This condition is met. But at this quantity, my price and average total cost are equal to each other. My price and average total cost are equal to each other. तो बेटा this means that my total revenue, अगर मैं दोनों साइड quantity से multiply कर दूं, total revenue and total cost are equal. So my economic profit is zero. Isn't this the long run condition of perfect competition also, where your economic profit is zero, but AR is equal to MR is equal to MC is equal to P, and at the same time price and average total cost are equal to each other, isn't it? So it is a long run situation of monopolistic competition, right? So you are at your long run equilibrium. आप अपने long run equilibrium पर हो, right? You are at your long run equilibrium. But you will minimize your total cost at this point where MC is equal to ATC. ये नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे. T is equal to ATC हो रहा है. So you are in your long run equilibrium. Here, I want to give you something as homework. सब लोग सोच के एक बारी देखेंगे. Can you go ahead and can you tell me the concept of excessive demand or excessive quantity and in which form of market it exists and why? ये आपको खुद बताना है. सोचो एक बारी कि excessive quantity या excessive demand कुछ होता है क्या, और if it exists तो कौन सा form of market में it exists. You need to go ahead and you need to tell me that. Okay, beta, come to the next question. It says, which of the following, I think we may answer this question here itself. Which of the following is a criticism of the theory of monopolistic competition? Okay, I'm just zooming the question. Try to answer this yourself also, beta. So, देखो ध्यान से. It is difficult to define monopolistic competitive market and determine firm and product that comprise it. When product differentiation is slight, each firm demand curve is nearly horizontal, so that perfectly competitive solution provides adequate approximation to monopolistic competitive. When there are strong brand preferences and few producers of many differentiated product, or when there are many producers but few compete as rival, then oligopoly solution provide adequate approximation to monopolistic competitive solution. Actually, this is not something which you will find in many foreign authors. ये वाला criticism. ये वाले जो पॉइंटर्स है ना क्रिटिसिज्म के, यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू फाइंड इट इन वेरियंस, स्नाइडर. दिस इज एन इंडियन ऑथर बुक जहां से मैंने उठाए हैं हाँ क्रिटिसिज्म्स, एंड ही हैज डिफाइंड इट वेरी वेल. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग. हाँ बेटा, बहुत बारी हम बता ही नहीं पाते कि एक मार्केट एग्जैक्टली मोनोपोलिस्टिकली competitive मार्केट है भी या नहीं. Many times we are not able to go ahead and define whether a market is a monopolistically competitive market or not, right? And the reason is that a lot of times it has not clear features of monopolistic market. देखो ना, monopolistic market in itself is a combination of the features of perfect competition and monopoly. आधे फीचर यहां से आते हैं, आधे यहां से, और हमने एक न्यू मार्केट बना दी. So a lot of times we are not able to define the monopolistic market very well. ठीक है. और अगर प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंशिएशन बहुत 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 कम हो, then it is very close to perfect competition. और अगर प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंशिएट या ओलिगोपोली, राइट, और अगर प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंशिएशन बहुत स्लाइट हो, सॉरी, व्हेन इट इज वेरी वेरी लेस, राइट, then it is very close to perfect competition. And if there are very very few producers, then it is close to oligopoly. तो sometimes हमें ऐसा लगेगा that it is like perfect competition when products are very very similar to each other, and sometimes we may feel that it is like oligopoly when firms are very very less in the market. So there is no clear definition of monopolistic competition in a lot of markets, and all these 3 points are the criticisms of monopolistic competition. तीनों ही monopolistic competition के criticism में आते हैं, right? So we will go with option number D. All three seem to be the criticism of monopolistic market. Okay, beta. Come to the next question. Question: which of the following industry is most likely to be monopolistic competition? अब हमें क्या क्या देखना है monopolistic competition होने के लिए? Product differentiation, many producers, right? Entry exit allowed, right? अच्छा, एक और चीज है monopolistic competition की, that they depend a lot on advertisements. This ना happened during our time in North Campus. I'm not sure अगर ये अभी भी होता है नहीं होता. But these cafes, they used to have these beautiful schemes, हाँ. जैसे there are these 5 cafes and we have to decide कि किसके पास जाना है. So they will go ahead and they will run these ads that, you know, if you will show me a student ID card, I will give you 40% off. ठीक है. This cafe will go ahead and say कि okay, if you come with a group of 5 people, right, and you order this, then I will give you this free. ऐसे करके ना they used to run a lot of advertisements because all of them used to be very similar to us. हाँ, इनके rates भी बहुत similar थे, टेस्ट में भी बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं था. सो दे यूज्ड टू सीम वेरी सिमिलर इन द नॉर्थ कैंपस. पूरा लेन है हाँ विच जस्ट हैज दीज कैफेज. सो नॉर्थ कैंपस स्टूडेंट्स विल नो हाँ, और ये हर कॉलेज के वहां पे होता है. सो बिकॉज देयर वर सो मेनी कैफेज, they used to run a lot of advertisements to promote themselves. That was a typical example of monopolistic competition, right? So here we need to tell what is an example of monopolistic competition. Automobile industry, no beta. There are limited firms. कुछ ही तो firms हैं जो कार बेच सकती हैं, who can sell cars, right? So no. Steel industry, no. Limited firms. Electric generating industry, definitely no. In some countries, only government generates electricity. It has a monopoly in it. Definitely no. तो कौन सा बच गया? Car repair industry. Yes. This again has a chotu sa story to it, huh? So I don't know in your family, but go ask your father once, huh? Even though there will be 10 mechanics who can do, you know, basic things like doing tire puncture or things like that, हाँ, 10 मैकेनिक होंगे, वो सब सेम काम कर सकते हैं. सब आपका पंचर ठीक कर सकते हैं, एंड सब आपका दे कैन गो अहेड एंड दे कैन डू द ड्राई क्लीनिंग ऑफ द कार. हाँ, ये जो सर्विस प्रोवाइडर होती हैं कार की, स्टिल योर फादर मे हैव और you may have say a choice कि मेरे को इसी के पास जाना है. This is what happened during my childhood also, right? So I remember that we used to go to one particular shop to get our cycle fixed, right? And the reason was very simple, right? That all friends would go there and we made a habit कि अब वहीं पे ही जाके करवाएंगे, right? And there were 3 or 4 mechanic uncle who used to sit वहां पे. तो द कार रिपेयर इंडस्ट्री इज इमेंस. बहुत सब लोग हैं जो कार रिपेयरिंग सर्विस दे रहे हैं. बट यू मे हैव अ प्रेफरेंस एंड यू मे थिंक कि प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंशिएशन हो रहा है, दैट पर्टिकुलर कार रिपेयर कंपनी इज ट्रीटिंग यू वेल, वो अच्छे से कर रहे हैं, सब काम ठीक से कर रहे हैं, एंड अदर पर्सन मे नॉट डू इट राइटली, राइट? सो दे हैव टिपिकल फीचर्स ऑफ मोनोपोलिस्टिक कॉम्पिटिशन. प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंशिएशन अपने आप में आ जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ द वे that uncle or that person treats you, right? So you will automatically feel कि हाँ, they are very humble, वो बहुत polite है, इनके पास जाके करवाना है, ये ठीक से बता रहे हैं गाड़ी का, they are telling well, right? So product differentiation will automatically come. There will be many people and anybody can go ahead and open a car repair shop, right? तो free entry exit भी होगा, right? So they are more likely to be like a monopolistic competitive market. वो ज्यादा chances हैं कि monopolistically competitive होंगे. Okay, beta, let's go to the next question. It says marginal revenue is equal to price for which of the following structure of the market? So a very simple question, beta. MR and AR or MR equal to P. ये कब होता है? It happens only in perfect competition. Let me give you a reason why. तो देखो ध्यान से. See, total revenue can be written. कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम total revenue को? Price into quantity. So, total revenue can be written as price into quantity. What is marginal revenue, beta? How total revenue changes as quantity changes. तो differentiate this function. कैसे करोगे? Product rule लगाओ. Differentiation of first function into second as it is. First function as it is. Differentiation of the second function. So beta, this will be dP by dQ plus P. P is average revenue या P रहने दो. dP by dQ plus AR भी लिख सकते हैं इसे. Now, under perfect competition, the firm is a price maker. वो price को लेता है. So price is assumed to be constant. Beta, if price is constant, तो dP by dQ will be 0. Price cannot change. Price is a constant. So if price will be constant, ये वाला जो factor है, this factor, this will become 0. And if this will be 0, so it will be 0 plus AR, which will be AR, which will be P. So MR can be equal to AR only when you will be a price taker. क्योंकि जब आप price taker होगे, then dP by dQ will be 0. Price cannot change. And when this part will be 0, only then you will get MR equal to P, right? So this itself implies that it has to be perfect competition, right? So we can go ahead and we can say that the right answer would be perfect competition, right, beta? Okay, so this is it for today. We will go ahead and take more sessions in the future and we will continue revising different topics. Thank you, beta.